What's up guys, and welcome back to the vlog. I'm going to be starting the RX7 today and I'm going to be getting it running. I'm not going to be a pessimist. It's going to work. I left this off at such an awkward position the last time I filmed and was in the garage. Actually, the last time I was in the garage, I was working with Jason in the UK and I managed to figure something out, something very, very interesting. And then I kind of stopped at an awkward moment and I haven't been able to get into the garage since then. It's been 2 weeks now since we last spoke and last figured something really cool out. By the way, new microphone. I'm sure it sounds awesome. I hope it sounds awesome. Okay, look at this shambles here. First of all, I've got a battery sitting on here. We decided to just eliminate the whole relocation of the battery, moving it back here, running on the stock wiring area thing. I had it on charge 2 weeks ago, but if I put the multimeter back on now, I'm not going to show you everything on one hand. It's reading 12.8 something. I think it was 8.4 a couple of minutes ago. So that's okay. Something interesting, and I think this is the fix to the whole bullshit that I've been having. The last video we were trying to get the leading plugs working, and it was an absolute ball ache. One thing that we did is we plugged in the multimeter into, we back probed the multimeter into the coil harness doohickey, which is down here somewhere. This guy here. So see this? This plug over here. This is the harness that comes from the igniter, this one, and it feeds the whole shebang here. I tested recently by pulling everything out of the black RX7, the igniter and the coil packs, throwing them on here. The car had the same symptoms, exactly the same symptoms. And yeah, anyway, so I put the black car back together with the parts from here, and black car's fine. Black car's 100%. So it's not coil packs, not igniter, it's nothing like that. And we then thought, okay, the only thing it could be is harness. And boy, we're on the right path. We managed to get the car to start like really late. It was like 10:30, 11, and I cannot start this car in the evenings because it's so damn loud. But we managed to get it started the leading only for like a couple seconds and it died out. But that's because the plugs were so badly fouled from start test, or whatever you want to call it. Let me cut to the chase here. See the, okay, ignore the yellow, green and blue. So the brown wire I've run into the positive, which comes on ignition only, on this harness. Now what happened before, when I had the multimeter back probe to it, it was getting just under battery voltage. So I don't remember the exact figures, and I wasn't filming that time. I probably spent, I think, like 7 to 9 hours over a 2-day period with Jason, on video chat and texting, trying to troubleshoot different things. We even pulled out the fuel pump and whatnot. Anyway, let's just say for the sake of the argument it was 12.9 on the battery. It was like 12.76 on the harness at the time, on ignition. Then when I cranked the car, I was getting like 7 point something volts. Then I tried out a different battery, I was getting like 8 volts when I was cranking. That's not right. The black car was doing 12.1, 12.2, but the battery is a little bit flat in there when I was cranking on the same harness with a back probe. So that was interesting. What we did is, I got this shitty combination of wiring here and the clamp, and I was running it directly to the battery, and the car just instantly started sounding like an RX7, and it was able to like tick over, if that makes any sense. So what does that mean? At the end of the day, I think it just wasn't getting enough power. Something to do with the harness, probably cut along the way. Maybe I broke it when I did the single turbo. Maybe it never ran correctly anyway from the beginning. Who knows? Because I had twin turbo issues when I first had the car. Like, I had 0 power up until about 4,500 RPM, and then big boom. Maybe there was nothing wrong. Maybe this was the issue. All I can say right now, the leading wasn't working, and we found the issue. I'm about to clean the plugs. Like I said the last time, they were super fouled. Actually, I'm lying. I have a set of plugs somewhere here. Yeah. They're still black, but I cleaned them up. These are the plugs that were in the car for about, I don't know, 150 kilometers, maybe less than that. I'm going to throw these on now and I'm going to start the car and let's see what it does. Right, so I've changed the plugs and I almost cocked up the whole thing. I was about to start the car and holy shit, good thing I remembered. I pulled this guy off the turbo, which means my line's been free. I was trying to get one with a restrictor because I read somewhere, and Jason was also telling me that because of the high oil pressure in the RX7s, some turbos just tend to smoke a lot and leak oil out the exhaust housing if you're not running a restrictor. And as you can see, there's a huge hole in it. It's just like straight pass through. So I got this one with the little 1mm restrictor on it. Can you see that? Probably not. Anyway, there's a 1mm restrictor on this one, but it's too small. And that was the only size that they had with one place. Then I went to a hydraulics place, I didn't have it either. So my old man is going to take this one and he's going to press a bush into it for me with a 0.08 inch hole, which is normal for a thrust bearing, which is 2mm. Alright guys, I'm about to start it. Just for the sake of arguments, there's fresh fuel in the car. I threw 10 litres in. What else? Oh, we're on the base map now. We're no longer on Sweden, Jason's map. We managed to get it started on the base map, which is impressive because it's a lot richer than Jason's map. So we're on the base map. The car is supposed to run the base map regardless of single, twin, whatever. I've just obviously turned off the twin turbo control story. I'm gonna get cracking. Fuck, I forgot to hit record. The car's running, leading only. Holy shit! This is fucking amazing! This is on the base map, guys. Oh my god, I fixed the car. Holy shit. Okay. Turbo's still pissing with the oil. That's still an issue. Yeah, it's sizzling. Okay, that I can sort out. That I'm on the right path. I think that restrictor might sort it out. If not, tossed the turbo, put in a GT35 with a bigger housing. Jesus, it was this all along. Fuck. Don't even need to say anything. Seriously, it's running on leadings. It was never running on leadings. Geez, okay. So if I didn't explain it correctly earlier, there's a harness that runs to the coil pack. I did explain it, I don't know why I'm rambling. I can't even think right now. It's connected directly to 12 volt. When it connected directly to 12 volt, I boosted my coil packs because they were running like 8 volts prior to this. The black RX7 was running like 12 point something, and this just wasn't getting. So there's obviously an issue here. So what I'm going to do is I've got in here this little relay, and I'm going to run this relay to a 12 volt source and whatever. I'm not going to explain. I'm going to run the relay for that piece in the coil pack, so when I hit the car in ignition, it's going to get full 12 volts. I'm so damn stoked now. We're getting somewhere. Jeez, I'm lost for words here. It's legitimately running. The turbo's still smoking. It's been about 15 minutes after I picked up the camera. I tried phoning Jason on Instagram, tried phoning Russell. It's a Sunday night, it's like 8 o'clock at night. Nobody's going to pick up their phone now anyway, but I'm just so excited. I just wanted to tell somebody. I'm telling you guys, so I'm expressing my excitement. Anyway, the damn thing's running. Just so flipping cool. So now I can reconnect my trailing. I'm going to clean up the wires. I want to clean up these HT leads. I do want to get some magna cores, but the car is working. I've proven that it works on all the leads now. I've swapped leads with the black car, I've swapped them back, I've done a whole bunch of stuff, and well, I'm pretty confident to say that the car is sorted now. I do need to sort out the smoky turbo. I really hope it's just that restrictor. I don't know if it needs one, but I am gonna get that sorted out. It's like legit pissing oil down onto the manifold. But the next thing, maybe tomorrow night, I want to come in, put the battery back in the trunk or the boot. So here I had this test with on the stock location with 0 gauge. I've got 2 gauge running to the back, and then the ground I was using the stock grounding cable, and I added an additional ground over there, and there's an additional ground on the bottom that I ran as well. So I want to put it back like battery relocated, like I was supposed to be. Start the car up again on leading. Does it work? Yes, cool. But for sure it's got to be that, because the battery's been in the front for like 3 weeks. Different tests, couldn't get it going. And then I need to clean up all my shit, because I've been pulling stuff out and putting it back on, lifting UIM. Like, one of these are not tight. Okay, yeah, I just found it. It's the one at the back. Not tight. I know that's not on. Yeah, I need to sort the shit out. But it's running on the base map, which is wow. I'll be in touch soon. I'll give you guys some feedback. Join me on Instagram. I'll try to update it in a day or two. We go from there. Guys, thank you so much. See you on the next one. Peace.